Hello, welcome to Pure Tarot. Sagittarius, you're up for the Poker Tarot. Basically, it's sort of an experiment I'm doing. It's a hybrid between poker and tarot, at least an attempt at doing so. I'm using the 5-card stud, which is 1 card closed, 4 cards opened as a spread, and using playing cards to read the tarot portion. So the card that is closed will be read last. The idea is that it's supposed to be revealing anything that's, not so obvious within the connection, anything that either of you would be maybe choosing not to reveal to the other person, or, any dark, deep secrets you might have. So you'll see I'll be doing 2 sides. Sag, you'll be on the left-hand side, and your person on the right-hand side, obviously. So let's get going. Okay, you come up as the 5 of Wands, and they come up as the 3 of Pentacles. So, Sagittarius, you've got a lot of, you're sort of, I want to say you're kind of irritable, you're touchy, you're a little bit beside yourself, I want to say. You're not your usual self. Sagittarius, usually you're very optimistic and buoyant, and you like to see the glass half full and enjoy yourself. You love a good laugh, and in this with this particular energy here, you're more like I said, irritable. You have no patience. That's how it's coming off. Yeah, you're not taking any crap right now, and you're letting others know. So you're kind of you're standoffish, and people sense that you're less approachable, less relatable, at least for now, right? It's temporary, right? It's only a snapshot, but that's the energy for now. Your person comes up as someone extremely collaborative, that is a great team player, someone who's interested in wanting to team up with you, wanting to definitely, I guess, work on something. Maybe it's a work colleague, someone in your close environment, definitely. But so far, they're wanting this, but it doesn't necessarily imply that you're already working together, or that you even know each other. So let's keep digging. Okay, you come up as the Page of Wands, which is really great. And they come up as the 2 of Swords. So on your side, again, you're letting people know, you're quite expressive in terms of how you're letting people know that, you mean business, basically. I think that you're still your Sagittarius self, right? So you're still going to be outgoing, and you're not shy about anything that you'd want to undertake. I think it doesn't kill your mojo. This sort of temporary irritability is not killing your mojo. I don't know, I feel like you are maybe this person, again, I sense that they're in your environment and they've struck your curiosity. but you're also discovering, you know, they come off, they're showing up here with the Two of Swords, and I think that as much as they are a good team player, they might not be aware, you know, I sense that they're, it's like they have a, literally the word blind spot. I know I've used the word because I was mentioning to you about this card that's hidden, but the typical Two of Swords, you know, could point to a blind spot. And so it's interesting, maybe it's someone you're actually working with, or at least that's in your vicinity, and they might be, although they're very helpful, and you know, like I was telling you, they're a great team player. I don't think they're sensing your curiosity here. Your interest for them. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Pentacles here. So again, it's someone within your work environment, someone that, or at least that you'd be working on a project with, someone within your it has to do with yeah, it has to do with work. And you know, this could point to, you know, you're willing to work on a relationship. I mean, we could read it as such, but I don't know. It really, for me, I'm sensing all of that work environment as the main setting of this connection. And here on your person's side, the Four of Pentacles, again, it's really interesting how they're coming off here. I mean, as much as they're a good team player, they're sort of yeah, their blind spot is they also have this other energy of they come off as closed off with the Four of Pentacles, you know. They're definitely it's really strange. It's like this kind of person who is very sociable, and within the work context, you know, professionally, they're, you know, they're doing the right thing by engaging and being the perfect team player and collaborator. But in their energy, in terms of letting people in and getting, even for their co-workers to know them, they come off as closed off, and very guarded, and not so easily approachable. So, I mean, you're going to have to work hard at knocking on that door, and, you know, making sure you're expressive here. Maybe they sense you to be a bit explosive in terms of, you know, maybe your energy, Sag, is a little too intense for this person who's more like, you know, they're doing the right thing professionally. So they have all these, you know, they're very polite, they're poised, you know, they would like prefer diplomacy, but also like all the, I don't know, the social, acceptable, politically correct kind of behaviors, you know, so they're sensing your sort of fire here, like you're fiery and you're communicative, I should say, as very different from how they behave, right? But it's like opposites attract here. Oh, wow, look at this. It's so beautiful. You have the Two of Cups, and they come up as the Queen of Cups. I mean, this is telling me that there's a strong hidden attraction. I'm saying hidden because it comes at the end of all this. So, I mean, you guys are playing the role within the workspace of, okay, we can't really, you know, it's like an office romance, right? Like the two people are like totally in love, totally attracted, maybe even seeing themselves, seeing each other clandestine, like how do you say? Clandestine, like on the down low. Oh, this is so funny. And yet, they have to behave all proper, like, for the rest of the office, the colleagues not to pick up on what's going on. That's so funny. Let's see what's really hidden. Um, Five of Swords here. All these double fives for you. That's interesting. It's going to tie in with what I just said about the working environment. And they have a beautiful Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, so on your side, Sagittarius, this combination, this hidden Five of Swords is, sort of the same, very, you're upset. You don't want this to be hidden. You don't want this, you would probably want to be able to express this love, live out this beautiful connection, you'd want to speak up and tell the whole world, and basically you're stuck, it's making you irritable, it's making you defensive, because you know that you have to, again, be, I don't know, for some reason you feel like you have to respect this sort of work environment, or again, it's a matter of what you guys choose, and it might have an impact, obviously, on your jobs. I mean, again, I'm using the work environment as the context, but it might be totally different for you, right? It doesn't have to be the work environment, but for some reason, this is the story I'm getting. And, here's the Ace of Pentacles on their side. So, I mean, I'm really sensing that it has to do with, it has to do with money. And I think for me, like how I'm translating it basically is how do you earn money at work? You work for your money. That's why I'm saying it's a work thing, an office romance. You don't have to work in an office, but you know what I mean. It could be any work setting, I don't know. But I mean, look at this connection here between the two of you. You're all feels for one another, deep, deep, deep feelings here. It's a really, you guys are really relating on the personal level. It's like a whole other world. It's really interesting because these two cards might have as well been the ones that were hidden, right? And these four should have, you know what I mean? Like that's how I'm sensing this. This read should be upside down, reversed or whatever. You know what I mean? It's really interesting, and it's really funny because I'm gonna say something funny because maybe not funny, but this Ace of Pentacles here on your person's side. I'm wondering if your person is the boss, right, or like the person in charge, or like, I don't know, there's like something about the ace here where I don't know, maybe there's a difference in hierarchy. Anyway, take it or leave it. I mean, I don't know your situation. So yeah, that's what I have. I mean, I'm not too sure about the work environment. I mean, because obviously not all of you will have an office romance, but you'll understand. No matter if it could be in a different context, it doesn't have to be work related. But I mean, you would definitely want to hide it to the world. Keep that in mind in terms of how it's playing out here. There's really, you guys are hiding this connection, this deep chemistry and this deep bond. You're playing it out like very differently in the eyes of the public, or, you know, when it comes to showing the world this connection. It could be that you're just not ready, you know, ready to tell others, make it obvious, you know. How do you say to become an item? Yeah. Anyway, that'll be interesting. We'll see where this takes us. If eventually, if we do, well, I'll definitely do a love reading in December. So I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe it'll keep developing. Maybe it'll connect to something else down the line, you know. Take good care, Capricorn. Enjoy this connection because you have a true bond here. Bye-bye.